What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back today with more Konosuba. Now, guys, today we're going to talk about something really interesting and really super important. Now, as we're going into, the meat and potatoes of this game, and as we're really learning this game, there are some major reward systems you need to know about. Namely, the big one that I'm going to harp on today is if you go into team here, and you go into reserves, these are all your excess units that you may or may not use. Now, in the case of this video, if I go over here to enhance members, you will notice that there's quite a few like 3 stars and especially my 2 stars. But I have some 2 stars that actually have a red dot and some 3 stars that have a red dot and some green dots as well. What does all this mean? Well, very simply put, if I go over here to the red dot, that's the unit that is able to upgrade skill. In other words, I have enough dupes here that I can click use reserves, okay, max them out, and now I've got basically my unit. Look at that, just does a bunch of skill level upgrades and all that stuff. Boom. But you notice that that was 2 of the 6 that I had sitting in reserves. Well, simply put, basically those units now, they're kind of like, they're wasted. They really don't have much of a purpose beyond what we're about to do here in a moment. But that is 3 stars. That also counts for 2 stars and 4 stars to a lesser extent, but I don't think very many people, unless you're like a mega whale at the moment, are going to have a lot of 4 stars just chilling. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to make sure that first of all, before you do what we're about to do, you're going to want to double check like in this screen right here. You're going to want to go into enhanced members, double check, make sure that you have gotten rid of all of your red diamonds. If you have any sitting in there, you're literally just basically wasting your efforts. You really need to upgrade these units to the best of your ability. So notice that I had 3 there, she's done. So that's really nice. That's going to be even more than I can do there. And I'm not going to do all these on camera. A lot of these I'm going to wind up doing off screen, or even sometimes like maybe on stream or something like that. This Union, let's see. So Union, for example, when we actually go to use reserves, you're not familiar with how this works. As I click this, it's going to upgrade her stats over here by 3. It looks like I only have 1 of her. So if I click reserves, hit OK, it's going to randomly upgrade one or multiple of those stats by at least 3. So I believe she was what? I don't know, what was she? 4, 3, and 3 or something like that. I don't know. But I didn't pay enough of attention. We can go grab another one here and kind of look at that again, because it's shame on me for not paying enough attention. All right, so Cecily. So I have 2 Cecilys. I've got 2, 1, and 1. So it could upgrade one of these by 3. It could upgrade all 3 by 1. It's really completely random. Why does she have a random one that's a 1? I must have blown a... Yeah. I must have given her a potion at some point in time. I don't know why I would have done that. Anyway, so if I throw the 2 in here, it's going to upgrade her by 6. So let's see what she gets. So she was 2, 1, and 1. Here's all the upgrades she got. So we're now at 3, 4, and 3. So that's kind of nice. That actually makes her significantly better. And 5 currently is the max that you can get. So if I just go grab a few more of her at some point during my summon phase, I'll be able to get her upgraded pretty nicely. Let's see. So notice, this is actually another really good example. So Aqua here, I'm at 2, 3, and 4. Now, once again, it's all done at random, but once that the third one at number 4 is maxed out to 5, then the other 2 are just going to obviously trickle down. That's either going to go to, she's going to do 1 in the 3rd slot, and then the other 2 are just going to get dispersed between the other 2, once again, completely randomly. But you notice that while I have 3 of her, I can only spend the 2, and now she's completely maxed. So I've got an extra one of these Aquas that I've got nothing pretty much to do with. All right? So, once again, I would recommend going in there and maxing all your 3 stars out, max your 2 stars out, max everybody you can out before you do what we're about to do. But this is super duper, I say important, but like, you'll see why I say it here in a moment. This is really lucrative and something you want to pay heavy attention to. All right. So you will notice that there's like green coins up here at the top, and I actually have over 1,000 of them already. Plus, I could go sell a bunch of these and get even more. But the main thing I want you to pay attention to here is I can actually select all of my 3 stars, or all of my 2 stars and less, or all of my units that have skills at max. These little checkboxes are going to be your best friend. So when I click that, it says skill max. So that should select everybody. Yeah, so like Kazuma and Aqua there. Everybody that's at max skill is automatically going to be selected. And let's see something here. How many points do I get for just a 3-star? I get 5 points for that. She's a 2-star, so I get 5 points for a 2-star. Let's grab a 3-star. I get 50 for a 3-star. But if I click skill max, so actually I could go upgrade that dust. I actually thought he was pretty close to max, but he's not. So quite a few of these. In fact, notice that 2-star Megamine could get a big upgrade too, I'm sure. So a lot of these I could probably upgrade a lot faster, but nonetheless, 30 of these are available for all the units that I've max skilled. I'm sure quite a few of those are the units that I maxed out here just a moment ago. But I sell those, or I click release technically. Sell this, and I've got 1,065. Now, why are we doing it? Why are we doing this? What are these medals good for? If I go over here to home, and I go to exchange, okay, go to the adventurer medals. These are the adventurer medals. So notice that I can actually buy the 4-star potions. Those are the gold potions at the front. I can buy 3-star potions. I can buy skip tickets. Or what I'm going to do today is buy a 4-star ticket. Now notice it says there's only one of these left, and I've got 70 days left before it refreshes. That's unfortunate, but I really want to bolster my 4 stars. I want to do this, you know, I say basically via force, but I really want to bolster my 4 stars, and I hope we pull something really nice. Now, obviously, I could buy, for what I spent there, I could buy 2 of the potions. The thing to consider here is if I get a 4-star that I can upgrade my other 4 stars with, that's worth 3 of those potions. So really, it's a better value at this juncture. There may come a time where actually that potion might be a better value if I've upgraded most all of my 4 stars. So it is something to consider. While today, with the game being fairly new, this is a better value, that one actually could become a better value later on down the road, depending upon how many 4 stars I wind up acquiring, how many wind up in the general pool, things like that. I don't think it's ever really going to be a massive consideration, but knowing how these games go sometimes, you do want to leave that option on the table at some point. Though, all things considered, this always will be a better value. Just the danger zone of pulling a unit that you absolutely don't need could be slightly higher here. So, but right now, early levels of the game, I'm talking like a year or 2 down the road before that's even really a possibility. Right now, and for the foreseeable future, getting a 4-star is totally, completely worth. So, let's go here to our gifts. I'm assuming the 4 stars in there. It is actually not. It automatically went in my bin. Normally it goes to gifts. That's interesting. So now I'm going to go to recruit, go to other, and here's my 4-star ticket. Now, what I like to do when we stream this is I like to say, you know, lock in your guesses now. So go ahead and lock your guesses. Pause the video, do whatever you want to do. Lock your guess. Who are we going to get? I really hope it's not Darkness, because I really don't need a Darkness unit. But that doesn't bode well, I suppose. Neither here nor there. Let's go ahead, grab this, see what we get. It's only going to be 1 unit. It can't be a 3-star. It's going to be a 4-star. I don't know why it bothers with it. Okay. Which Megamine is this? That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. I can actually bolster the Megamine that I've been using for the fire events with this one right here. That is absolutely stellar. I could not be happier. So once again, we're going to go back to team. Now, just for the sake of silliness, I'm going to find out how much a 4-star is worth here? 200. 200. So if you want to know how much a 4-star ticket actually equates to in 4-star units, it's 5. 5 4-stars will gain you a 4-star ticket. That's not a terrible exchange rate, all things considered. But obviously, I'm not going to sell her. I'm going to go boost. Let's go ahead and filter this down by fire and 4 stars. And let's feed her in. So now remember, once again, I could get 3. I'm going to get 3 points, and it's going to be distributed randomly. Let's see what gets upgraded. It really just upgraded her basic attack. Wow. Wow. You could have done anything with that, and it would have been perfect. But I suppose that's the way Yield Cookie crumbles. The nice part is, the next one I pull is going to upgrade one of her better stats. If you're not familiar with how this works, basically, this one is a 127% fire magic attack to all enemies. So it's a nice big AoE attack. With that buff, obviously that would have been a more potent attack. It does have a 12-second cooldown. Maybe it would have even, reduced the cooldown a little, which would be nice. I actually don't know that for certain, but it would be nice. Her second skill is a 138% fire magic damage to one enemy, and moderate boost to your team's magic attack. Once again, would have been really nice. That's I think I said that's 12-second cooldown. It's actually a 12-second buff, 17-second cooldown. This one's a 12-second buff, 21-second cooldown. My apologies on that. But we got the basic skill instead. So, it is what it is. That's the video. Let me know your thoughts and comments in the section down below designated for that, called the comment section. That old like button helps me out a whole lot. Lets the algorithm know that I'm doing a great job. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.